And we are live. I'm back in the car today. Still can't figure out which ND I should be using when, but I'm thinking ND. Okay, ND16 would be good for today. Alright, let's roll. I finished yesterday's video talking about the new Garmin Fenix 8 Pro line because I've been thinking about upgrading this Forerunner 965 to a Fenix 8, but I wanted to see what the Pro line is gonna be all about, and honestly, it's a bit disappointing actually. The micro LED having a terrible battery life, and the other ones just getting a few minor upgrades. The screen's a little bit brighter. I think the microphone might be a little bit... The microphone and the speaker probably got a small upgrade, but that's about it. And it's like over $2,000 Australian. Probably not worth it. And the regular Fenix 8 is on sale currently. It's $200 off, whatever the price is. I can't remember the price, but it's $200 off right now. That's for the 47 and 51 millimeter. But I also wanted to wait until the new Apple Watch Ultra 3 comes out and see if I want to make a move to Apple again. But I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of a commitment, because I don't like being locked into a particular phone. Because I know last time I had an Apple Watch, I think I had Apple Watch 7, and the moment I got it, I was kind of like, oh, damn, now I'm locked into the Apple ecosystem, and I didn't like that, because after a while I wanted to switch to Android, because I like to switch between the two every once in a while just to see what the competition is up to, you know? And I've been on Android for like the last almost more than 2.5 years, and I don't know if I'm ready to go back to Apple. When the Instinct 3 came out, that was the one I really wanted. I really wanted the new Instinct 3, but it was a bit disappointing to see that it has the same heart rate monitor as this one. I was kind of hoping they would get the latest one, but they didn't. So that was a bit disappointing. So right now, if I switched from my Forerunner 965 to Instinct 3, and I would probably go for the MIP display, I feel like it would be maybe a bit of a downgrade, because I would be missing out on some tracking thingies, especially for running, I think. Like I would lose my endurance score. I don't know if I would lose any... Actually, I need to check this because I'm not sure. But I think I would lose some stuff if I switch to Instinct 3. Yeah, because that one's been out for a few months, so maybe not worth switching. I don't know if this angle is actually good. Yeah, maybe this will be better. Anyway, I did review a little bit of the footage yesterday. My form could have been a little bit better on the bent over rows, but it was still okay. So next time I do it, I just gotta make sure I try to keep my shoulders back and down, stick my chest out a little bit more. That way, everything should remain more neutral. Could have been better, but you know. It took about the exact same amount of time. 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Like today, it started to hurt after about 30 reps. So when I got to 60, I was like, holy crap, I don't think I can keep going. But I just try to put it out of my mind and just keep pushing through. Man, that was rough. Holy crap. Oh man, that was... Let's try a different angle for the next set. See how this looks? Might be weird from underneath, but whatever. Only 20 this time. And the reason I did only 20, because I felt like my grip was starting to give, like my forearms were starting to burn a little bit. I think it's maybe muscle fatigue settling in from, you know, doing this every single day. This is day 5. I can't remember how many reps I've done altogether, but it would be close to, it would be over 500 now. Definitely over 500, probably close to 700. I could do the math in my head quickly now, but I don't wanna. Let's go. That was 30. So we are sitting at 150, kind of halfway, because I was hoping to get 300. You know, when I finished my workout yesterday, I was kind of disappointed but I only did 100 swings. I feel like I should have done more, but in a way, it was kind of nice to have a bit of a rest. So it's not like it was like a break, but it was just a break from the swings. This is really good. Like, it sucks, painful, it's hard, but it's freaking awesome. So we are sitting at 200 reps. Let's try to get another 100. This is painful, but in a really nice way. I'll sit down on the couch. I think on the weekend, I'll definitely just stick to 100 reps, Saturday and Sunday, just so I can have, you know, recovery time. Keeping going. I just want to do this smart. Last 10. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. That was tough, but cardio-wise, it wasn't too bad. Cardio-wise, it was pretty good. What I found the most challenging about this workout was just gripping the kettlebell, especially my left hand. Left hand was getting tired a lot more than the right. Yeah, like really feeling my forearm, and I feel like this is definitely going to improve my grip strength. Okay, let's check the Garmin Connect app. Okay, it actually counted the first set correctly. Counted 100 reps, but thought it was upright rows, not kettlebell swings. So I've updated that to kettlebell swings. So total of 6 sets, not bad. Let's look at the stats. Total reps 300. Anaerobic capacity was the primary benefit of the workout, and I added 85 to the exercise load. Average heart rate was 133 and max heart rate was 178. So not too bad. I did notice the watch kind of struggled to keep up with the heart rate a little bit, which is why I wanted to get a new Garmin watch with the updated sensor. And I know, you know, like a wrist heart rate monitor is never going to be like 100% accurate. Arm movement is just like, it's just a swing. So my arm just kind of like, I drive through the hips and the arms are just there to basically hold the kettlebell. Like I'm not doing anything with my arms other than just holding the kettlebell. So the heart rate should still be relatively accurate. That I reckon with that kind of movement, like probably the most accurate wrist-based heart rate monitor would be the Apple Watch. But I've been on Android for the last 2.5 years. I don't really want to go back to Apple. Like I was on Apple, then I was on Android, then I was on Apple again. The only thing that, you know, iPhones are missing for me is like proper multitasking, because I use multitasking basically every single day, usually more than once a day. So that's something I would definitely miss. And when I went back to Apple, that's the thing that I miss the most, just being able to do proper multitasking. So I'm just not willing to go back to iPhones just to get the Apple Watch. So I think, you know, maybe the Garmin Fenix 8 47mm would be good. Like I usually prefer big watches, but I know with a bigger watch, the accuracy, the heart rate accuracy wouldn't be as high. I do like the idea of being phone free, which is kind of like the only reason why I would consider going over to the Apple ecosystem, because if I'd get the Apple Watch Ultra 3, which comes out soon, or it might already be out by the time this video is up, I know I'd be able to leave my phone at home and I can go for a run or whatever, and you know, I can still make and receive calls and messages. So that's a big selling point. But also another thing that I know I would miss is the 24-hour heart rate monitoring, like the every second. I do look at that throughout the day quite a lot, just to see like what my resting heart rate is, you know, during random periods of the day, whether it's like, you know, sitting on the couch or working, or, you know, if I'm feeling anxious about workout, something I can just glance at my watch and just check my heart rate to see what's going on. And with the Apple Watch, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would actually have to go into the heart rate monitor app and check it that way, and it's just like an additional step that I feel like it would be annoying. But you know, with the Garmin, I can just glance at my watch and I know the heart rate monitor is checking every single second. So that's probably another reason why I wouldn't switch. I don't know, there's all these pros and cons. You just gotta kind of decide what's more important for you, I guess, and go from there. But yeah, at the moment, I don't really feel like spending more money on a new watch right now, especially since I've invested a little bit of money in this YouTube channel. Like, I bought a gaming computer specifically for this YouTube thing, and I still haven't recorded any gaming thing. One thing I didn't expect to happen was how much I would enjoy just making, you know, vlog videos, whether it's, you know, driving in the car and talking about whatever or doing these vlog workouts. It's actually been really fun and I'm kind of enjoying this whole process. So yeah, I started this channel as a behind the scenes look of how I'm gonna launch this gaming channel and everything that's involved in that. But I feel like this channel is evolving into something totally different at the moment, which is fine. Like, I'm just going with the flow, following my gut feeling. Yeah, just really enjoying what I'm doing right now. But I do want to make some gaming videos as well. I'm hoping, and I know I've said this in so many of my videos. I don't know if I kept that footage, I can't remember, but I've said this in so many videos, like, and it always starts like this. I'm hoping I can record some gaming footage this weekend. It always starts like that. But then weekend comes and there's just too many things to do, you know, whether it's like kids' birthday parties or, you know, just other things that come up. I haven't made it a priority. And evening time, you know, after kids go to sleep, that's when I usually, you know, spend some more time with my wife. And, you know, especially if we have a busy day, that's like, you know, our only time to just be with each other. So I don't want to be like going on my computer and recording gaming footage. And it's just kind of nice to relax on weekends too. Like, work's been pretty full on the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling now. The workout was good. The body is feeling good so far. This is the most amount of kettlebell swings I've done in one day this week. My second highest was 250 reps, but it wasn't in one workout. It was like my main workout, and then I think I did like an additional 50 a few hours later. At the moment, I need to actually log my reps in my calendar just so I don't lose track of anything. I'm gonna put down 300 kettlebell swings. I have a feeling I might do a few more later today, but maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it at 300. Like, this is my first week of doing kettlebell swings in probably more than 8 years, so I should probably kind of take it easy. But I am curious how many kettlebell swings I can get done in the 30 days. Like, the initial goal in my head was like, 1,000 kettlebell swings. No, not 1,000. What am I talking about? 3,000 kettlebell swings, because it's 100 kettlebell swings a day. So my initial goal was, 3,000 kettlebell swings in 30 days. But I want to get that number higher now, because I feel like 100 is way too easy. Yeah, I'll keep using this kettlebell maybe till the end of the year, and then I might get a 28 kilo one. Once this becomes, pretty comfortable and easy to handle, especially with things like push presses, and I want to add some cleans as well. But man, the pain that my arm went through, I don't know if it's worth it. That bruise is pretty bad. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah, maybe just spend the next few months getting comfortable with the 24 kilos and then go up to 28. I think going up by 4 kilos is going to be plenty, and then maybe go up to 32 sometime next year, like halfway through next year. I don't know. I have no idea. At the moment, my main focus is, getting used to the kettlebells, see if there's any transformation at the end of the 30 days. I am feeling a lot better energy-wise. My body feels really good actually right now, but I'm gonna save those thoughts for my after video, like the 30 days after video. All right, I feel like I could just sit here and talk for a long time about random crap, but I gotta sign off. I got stuff to do. All right, bye. Just did another 50 kettlebell swings. Kind of unexpected. I wasn't planning on doing any more today, but I just randomly felt like doing more, so I did a set of 50. So the total for day 5 is 350.